Just bought this PC from a friend. He said that there was no display, and he asked for $50. I'm like, sure. There's some dust. Got the RAM in the wrong slots. Pretty sure that's a 1060. There's a hard drive. Not sure what the CPU is, but let me see if I can test it and see if there's a display. There you go. Looks like the power's not wired up. Gotta grab a screwdriver. It does power on, but as you see, no display. Even have it plugged into the GPU. I wonder if I move one of these RAM sticks over, should get a display, might not. Let me test it out. Turns out this is a Corsair Vengeance Pro RGB. 32 gigabytes. 16 gigabytes per stick. Okay, I changed the slot. Let's see if it displays. No. Huh. Well, I'm going to take the GPU out next, see if it displays through the internal graphics of the CPU, and see if that works. Well, here's a better look at the GPU. It's a little bit dusty. Doesn't smell like burnt. Yep. 1060. That's correct. 6 gigabyte. Let me turn that on. Got it plugged into the motherboard. HDMI. And still no display. Huh. Next thing I'm going to do is unplug and replug in all these motherboard connectors. But first I gotta check what CPU this is. See if it has internal graphics or not. I just found out that some of these motherboard screws are not screwed in. It's all flopping around. I'm guessing this is LGA 1151 or 1155 by the looks of it. Has no NVMe, just running on 1 terabyte Western Digital hard drive. Thermal paste is pretty crusty. But let's see what CPU that is. i5 7400. That's a generation newer than what I use in my main computer. Huh. Let's see if there's any bent pins, because that could usually screw stuff up. Well, I don't see any bent pins, but there is a little bit of. I don't know. Piece of grass, some sort of dirt. There's also more. I think that's another piece of grass or something. Huh. That may have caused it right there. No display. Blocking some of these pins from contacting. Huh. Not sure what that is. It's just some piece of plastic in there. And there's also a little bit of crumb right there. Pretty sure I got every little bit of hay, or I'm not even sure, some sort of stuff in here. Well, bottom of the CPU looks pretty good. Yeah, maybe a little bit of dirt. Now I'm going to reinsert into the socket. See if anything different happens. I just saw this little, I'm not sure what that is, but it's a little dent or something. Now we got a little bit of thermal paste. Or, not sure what that is. Never seen that before. Back in the CPU it goes. I'm going to power it on without the cooler on it, just to see if it changed. Oh shoot, forgot the RAM. There we go. That one's not seated properly. Okay, round 3. Huh. Still no. Yeah. CPU's warmish. Huh. Might be a dead CPU. Oh. Weird. Bringing out my test CPUs I got here. This one should fit. I'm gonna probably do a part 2 of this video.